All right. Enough of that. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your host, Drake B. Drake with Everything Culture, the podcast for all cultures, the podcast with a purpose. And this evening, which is Sunday, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ooh, I'm feeling an hour, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to Sunday Night Live, where we go live every Sunday and we chop it up with our community, our guests, our um supporters, communities, people new and new people who's been here for some time. Thank y'all for being here. If you're new here, once again, welcome. Hope you come back again. Once again, I am Drake, B Drake with Everything Culture, the podcast for all cultures, the podcast with a purpose. Our mission statement comes from the words of Dr. Martin King Jr., which is he believed that men hate each other because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because of segregation. And because of segregation, we have miscommunication. So we created this platform here on the pillars of respect. Stick with that. Let's take our time. Say it again. Respect, communication, and consistency, so we get to know each other, so we can love one another. Thank y'all for being here. How's our weekend going? What's new? What's well? This is happy International Women's Day too. Shout out to the ladies. We love y'all so much. We really do. We really do. Man, we made it through another week, y'all. It's a lot going on out here in America, in society. It's a lot that's happening. How are y'all holding up? Okay, I see we have Court. I'm gonna bring Court on stage, and I see Jaya. She's trying to connect, but we'll see. We'll see. How y'all doing? Like once again, no pressure. You got something to say? Let me know. This is fresh. I never pressure my people to come, but if y'all just listening, welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. But yeah. Let me give an update on my week. Blessing. So we got some changes coming up, making a slight change in career. Not once again, I mean slight in career. It's a blessing. God is great, man. Let me tell you, God moves swiftly. You just gotta lean on him. I've been saying, have faith, not fear. You feel me? Don't be discouraged. I can go on and on, but man, for real, it's been a blessing overall, the good and the bad, all this going on. You just gotta trust. I have been doing well on the health kick, doing better, being a lot more consistent than I have been, but I'm seeing changes, but not all the changes I want to see yet. But it takes consistency for that change, and it will come. I Once again, work has been good. I'm gonna miss my team, and yeah. It's been a lot of great things coming along. Hello, Paula, welcome in. But yeah, if you're joining us on YouTube, hit the like, hit the share, leave a comment. If you're on Facebook, I think we're on the face. I need to remember to put it on my personal page on Facebook. Hold on, because I think it goes to everything culture. I need to get access back to that. Let me see if I pop up first real quick. Oh, they got me can't vote. And if you listening to this, once again, hey y'all, hey. So I titled this episode that you're gonna be listening to later on in the day. If you can't make it to the live, it's okay. We make sure we put it back on YouTube, we put it on Spotify, we put it on anywhere you listen to a podcast at Everything Culture. But hometown haters, man. Y'all have any hometown haters? Do y'all have any people that you may have grown up with or around that they may have some information about you, either more intimate or some type of connection to your family? But if you made it big or something of that nature, they could say, "Yeah, I knew him. I went to school with him, or we went to church together, or mosque, wherever y'all go." We went to the same daycare. Our parents know each other. I'm one of those people. Speaking for me, if I see somebody from my hometown, I'm gonna try to say what's up to them. No matter how long I haven't seen them. If I recognize them, I'm gonna say what's good with you. if I don't recognize you and they come up to me and they tell me, hey, and they say some things that like would jog my memory, I'm like, what's up with you? What's going on? What's happening? You want to get some, man? I'm gonna rekindle that connection if we had a connection. That's me. You feel me? And sometimes and many times I have to remind myself, Drake, everybody ain't like you, baby. You know, I have to hear my Aunt Pinky talk to me, you know. I know you a good soul, baby, and you mean well for others. You want to make everybody happy, but you ain't gonna be able to do it. You cannot make everybody happy. So when sometime I think about my hometown and something I even think I see it actively on Facebook. Listen, I know this is being streamed to Facebook right now too. I know some people on Facebook gonna hear this. I don't like getting on Facebook. It's just so negative. There's so much fakeness and so much ugh, look. Well, yuck. Is that the right thing to say? And I saw one of my old homeboys going through he's trying to put something together that I think they have an award ceremony and somebody legit just hating on. Just hopped on just to be negative. And then I peep how other people would just gossip. And let's hold on. And I've done this before. I've done trainings over gossip, but I always take the time and look up the definition of things because someone was talking about try to redefine. I hate when people try to redefine something for what it is. Then we got to think of what the word what you're doing then to change it because a lot of people don't understand what gossip is. Like before I look at it, gossip is usually discussing the business or happenings of some other people or some other um group or whatever, something that you can't that you intend not to change or have any effect to change. Mainly you just once again, the word is gossiping about it. Like if I'm telling y'all about my neighbor's yard, they don't have to be always gossip. My neighbor's backyard need to be mowed. And I'm telling you all this, and I saw a whole bunch of cars in front of their house, things of that nature. And I have no intentions of telling them, hey, you may want to mow your yard or one of the cars parked right here or talk. That's gossiping. I'm telling y'all something else is going on, and I tend just to talk about it, not to do anything about it. Let's look at the definition. Gossip is the sharing of informal or often unverified information about the private lives of others, acting as a double edged sword that facilitates social bonding, entertainment, and norm enforcement while potentially causing emotional harm, reputational damage, and in severe cases, legal issues like defamation. Types include malicious rumors, celebrity gossip, and in some cases, bonding conversations. Ooh, say bonding conversations. I believe a lot of people gossip to build connection. I do see that. Even when we get on here, we talk about these celebrities and what's happening. I believe it's bonding, but I always try to twist it and try to steer it in a way of not so much gossip, but a learning experience. Okay. If we're talking about, let's see, what do we have any gossip going on right now? I ain't got so much. Okay, for instance, what I'm about to say right now, this is gossip. I saw it on Facebook. Partner sent it to me, and then we were like talking about it. We gossip about it, but I said I'm gonna pray about it, and that's why I say, man, I hope everything work out. Wow, I have a partner. I had a partner, whatever the case may be, that he cooks food. Okay, look, I'm gonna leave names out. I'm gonna keep all the innocent and guilty out of this. He cooks food. He's like one of those people. He'll deliver a plate at your house. He does this in the hometown. He's been doing it for some years, you know. I've never had it, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. Okay. Comprende? But I appreciate what I've shared this stuff. I be like, hey, hit him up, whatever case may be. Back in the day, I thought he stopped. But case in point, somebody decided to say some very negative and nasty things about his business and his food, his livelihood, or his income. Okay. I don't know if it's true or not, but I know that's been said. Once again, this is gossip right here. He decided to repost what the person said, and he allowed his supporters to speak on that person and the condition that person's in. Because usually I believe people who gossip and people who that's their main thing, saying nasty things about other people, really ain't got their own stuff together either. Misery loves company. Okay. It went to things escalated. The other person got mad. Want to be nasty. Go tit for tat. That's how a lot of folks on the internet likes to do, or in life like to do. To the point that he posted the individual had a weapon and threatened his life. These all the stuff happened in my hometown, and that's why I don't get on Facebook. I got into a little comment saying that's crazy, but I'm going to use that photo as a meme of her pointing that weapon into her own camera, threatening him. It never should get that serious, especially when you start something with somebody. Okay, you threw the first rock. Now you want to bring a bazooka. That's crazy. Hello, Shorty Rock. So when going through all this process right here, what can we learn from this? I don't believe you can avoid gossip. I don't believe we can avoid people hating on what you're doing. I don't believe you can avoid a hater, and especially a hometown hater. I know, once again, I go to my hometown maybe once or twice a year. And I used to have thoughts like people don't want to see you successful in my place of coming up, especially you move out. It's rare that that happens. A lot of people want to see you fall rather than you build and grow. Because a lot of folks that have that hater mentality, they believe they should have what you have without the work that you worked on, the work that you put into it. You know, I truly believe that you can't tell me nothing different. It's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong. It's extremely unfortunate, but it shouldn't stop you from the excellence and the responsibility God has put on your heart to do. Jesus had haters. Let's remember that. Are any of us better than Jesus? His own brothers hated on him. You know, that's the thing. I ain't gonna say this hate, but we talk about this all the time. If you a creator who makes content, we've discussed this before. A lot of the support you receive will come from complete strangers. Usually it's not going to be people closest to you. I don't know the science behind that. I can't tell you the answer to that, but that's just what it is. Okay. I posted something last week, and one of my partners hit me up about the post. Now, it was an early morning post. It was just a little bit of I think it was a repost that I did. And usually when it's picking up, I would see who likes and who comments. I would see those quickly, you know. But my partner hit me up asking questions about the post and laughing and all this. I'm like, cool. And I just asked, when did you like? And I, cause it was a situation. I'm like, when did you see that? Where you see that? And they were like, oh man, y'all saw you posted earlier. On what? They're like on TikTok. I'm like, on TikTok, huh? And bro, you didn't like it, you didn't share it, you didn't comment, you didn't do nothing. Did you watch the whole thing then? You're like, oh, you got me, you got me, you got. I said, I did, I did. That's a little fucked up, you know. And I'll be honest. How much more of my stuff that y'all see or people that's close to me see and they just swipe up like, but and this ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. Listen, I remember when one of my first videos on IG went viral because I wasn't on this application, and DL Hughley reshared one of my videos, or one of my posts. It wasn't a video, it was a post, and he was talking about the great Rembrandt. You know, the good times photo where everybody they in that dance in the juke joint, and they're like, you know, they getting down out there. Talk about not the big Rembrandt, which the artist, I can't think of the exact name right now, but he played football and he was an artist. Okay. And just did a post, nothing major, but just talk about this one. This is like in 2019. Okay. Once again, dang y'all. Once again, this is the 7-year anniversary of Everything Culture. Oh my goodness. I be getting so caught up. You got to celebrate yourself. You got to thank the Lord too. But he hit it up, and that's when, oh man, y'all doing the big, y'all do this, and that. Y'all see it when somebody else recognize it, but it's not important when your people, like these are people that I broke bread with coming up. You know what I mean? So I tell you, if I see my people have a business, and the people they know about this, if I have a platform where I can spread it to other people, I'm gonna reshare it. I'm gonna comment. I know what the engagement would do, and they know too because I've shared this before. But everybody's not gonna care like you care, and you can't stop. It can be a little discouraging at times, but you should not stop. You that's a bump in the road, and you just got to keep moving and recognize where people will fall in your life and where they can support you, and stop having an expectation for them for that. But like, not to be petty, you ain't got to be petty. Just remember and move forward. But yeah, but with a hometown hater, they gonna be there. Don't let them get you down. Take a break from Facebook. I love when people are doing the positive things. I love when they're kind of together, but everybody is not there for your best interest. And they couldn't bring it all the way full circle. Do you want to should you add people that you know just because you know them? Because the other thing I'm gonna say this, I don't know where I'm friends with a lot of people or mutuals with people and we don't communicate with one another. Like, what are we doing? Just like, to me, maybe I take it too real, and that's why I have been blessed with the plethora of followers and I don't want to say followers, supporters, and community, because I don't feel like everybody is my community. If I would keep it real, because I would hate to be in the same room, and I see this, see it work. If we in the same room, we don't say nothing together. I just went off on live earlier. Why you in my live? You ain't saying nothing to me. That's not weird to you. But some people don't look at people. I'm not at this height of this level, even though you see a number attached to my name. If you don't treat like you can't say hello, hi, what's going on, or greetings to me. Don't be weird. If you gonna be weird, be silent. I'm cool with that. Not really for you be quiet weird and loud weird, okay? But overall, I'm just very mindful. It's like, man, I commend Cardi B with this. Even Cardi B crazy as hell, but she's genuine. Y'all ain't gonna go keep trying me and acting like I'm just not a real person. She wants to get. I think I'm a person that like connection, and I think the big thing. I think we have a lot of disconnect we have as people through social media these days and content. I'm not. I think it was built. Somebody else built this standard. I don't want to continue that standard. I am different on that. But yeah, and to hop on the other things. Where we on time, y'all? Where we on time? Oh, Lord. Let's see. I want to see if y'all. Hold on. Let me see. I see like my folks in the audience just checking. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Have y'all seen the Scary Movie trailer? No. Okay, cool. Love the trailer. Did y'all watch the Scary Movies coming up? 1, 2, 3, at least 1 and 2. Okay. So with the scary, if you got the kids yelling, it's cool. Just keep it on mute. It's all right. Um, but yeah, with scary movie is for the folks who don't know, scary movie is like a spoof, what you call it, a mocking horror movies. Okay, for instance, I'm gonna get you, sucker. What does it call it? I want to say, is it not Top Gun? What's the one? What's the one with? Oh my god, my memory's bad. Y'all know which one I'm talking about, though. They have a bunch of different ones. They make spoofs of actual movie, either action or drama or whatever the category in the film. This what it's made for. And the first scary movie was making fun of, I think it was of course Scream, talking about Ghostface and things of that nature. And it just went on to the series. The Wayans brothers, specifically Marlon and Sean, was the minds behind Scary Movie 1 and 2. The Harvey Weinstein, and I think his brother kind of cheated them, not kind of, but actually cheated them out of their contract. And the title of the Scary Movie, what's his name? My brother Kevin Hart and Anthony Anderson and some other folks. Charlie Sheen came into Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5 did not hold a candle to 1 and 2. And it fell off. Let's keep it a book. It fell off. Scary Movie 6 is coming out now, and it's back with the Wayans brothers. And if you know anything, it's about to be it's going to push limits. It's going to make people uncomfortable. If you don't have a certain sense of humor, go ahead and leave this one alone. Okay. I've seen people, and when I say people, it's been an extreme minute amount of folks complain what I've seen about the trailer. I didn't see a problem. Well, I saw how it could be offensive. I can see how it can be offensive, but if you take offense to a lot of that stuff and you're very sensitive, leave it alone. Don't go see it. But it's gonna be like that. Hello, boss lady. But I'm gonna go see it. I think it come out in June. I ain't worried about the people who's gonna find offense to it, because people, you can find offense to everything. And do I think a lot of people gonna love it? Nah. And when I say a lot, I mean because people gonna find, once again, we're in a new age of stuff. Some stuff they drop now, if it dropped back then, well, some things that was popular back then drop now, it wouldn't be as, how do I say, it wouldn't be as successful for Bernie Mac. I think if Bernie Mac was here now, I think a lot of people wouldn't be rocking with Bernie Mac. But also, I believe Bernie Mac grew within his career, and I think he would have adjusted to a lot of things. Um, it's one of those type of films, but I'm looking forward to it. And if you have offense to it, if you want to talk about it, share it, make a podcast, make a reel about it. We may watch it, we may not, but I'm going to go see a scary movie. Looking forward to it. I'm looking, man, the characters and how they're going to pull it back together. I'm intrigued. I may watch Scary Movie 1 and 2 again just to get a catch up, because trust me, all of it was out of pocket. What else we have here? Lastly, I'm gonna end on this. Shout out to my barber, Mike D out of Seattle, in Houston. What's my other barber? I ain't been to him since I came back, but it's been a minute. Scott. Shout out to Scott, man. Much love to you. Hey, and it's hard out here. Shout out to all the barbers that's trying to do their best and grow within their skill and their craft. Some of y'all need to find something else to do, though. Truly. I don't mean this from a hateful way. I mean this from a, God may be calling you to do something different. Because if you ain't really in it, if your heart ain't in it, do something else. Same thing as the field I'm in, the work, anything you do in life, any job you work in. If you hate your job, I know the market finds you. I hope God blesses you to find and give open doors for what you want to do. There ain't nothing worse as getting a service from someone that don't want to do the job. That's a whole, I may pin that and bring that back next week. Cause listen, I had to, I was looking a little crazy. I was looking a little bit ooga booga. I was looking a little cavemanish the other day. Yesterday. I mean almost half the week. And I kept, try to, put the oils and things down, keep everything. But it was going crazy. I need to do something about the beard, you dig? I can take care of the scalp, the head, the top. I can handle the balding. But the beard, I can line it up, but it was kind of getting frizzled. I needed a shape up. So I have a backup barber here on the north side. Okay. I done had like 4 or 5 different barbers here on the north side since I've been back in Houston. Just can't get right. I don't know what's up with the north here in Houston. My barber, Mike, he goes back and forth from Seattle to Houston. This was one of the weeks he was in Seattle. I understand. Do your thing. And if he wasn't, but still, no matter what, he lives on the other side of Houston. He works on the other side of Houston. It's no exaggeration, at least 30 to 45 minutes to get to the shop. Easy. All the other barbers around here, 15 minutes top. I'd say this. So I needed something quick, something just not, just need to get it shaped up until I can get to Mike. Okay. But I go to the shop. My barber ain't there. My barber I usually go to, he out with his wife. They at a day party. I ain't mad at it. Do your thing. Live your life. It's a Saturday. You can pass up on the money if you're doing it like that. So, hey, Kiki. So I said, let me give one of you other brothers a chance. They outside. They chill. Once again, I went against I know the rules. I went against the rules of the barbershop. Don't go to the first chair. Go to, if they're not busy, that's a problem. Ain't nobody in the barbershop was busy. It was only one person. Maybe not. Nobody was waiting. The people who was waiting was the barbers. I thought they were customers at first. No, they were just sitting down in them chairs. I found a dude, seemed cool. He really didn't have a beard because he had one of the Patch Adams. So I said, I'm gonna give him a shot. You hear me? You know, talking to other folks in there. What's up, y'all? They complimenting me because I have a nice. I'm a God. Thank you, Jesus. You feel me? I walked in. Other barbers like my beard, all that, being appreciative, whatever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I sit down. He put the tape around my neck. He put the cape around my body, my shoulders, and all that. All right. He dropped something on his area, and they laughing at him. I'm like, oh, you look, a little clumsy. Cool. I ain't tripping about that. Kind of was like, huh? It seemed like he ain't been here. You feel me, Kiki? He ain't been here in a little bit. And then he sprayed setting spray on my bed. Setting spray. What's up with the setting spray? This early in the game. Like, what are we doing? And he started he was scared to cut my hair. He was scared to get in the beard. Usually other barbers, they get the guards and they trimming it right in, going right into it. I just have a beard. That's all you got to do, G. And I just asked for a shape up and a line up and the fade it in. That's it. That's a shape, that's all. As he's cutting my hair, I'm sitting back. You can't see they always turn you away from the mirror or whatever the cat. I don't know why, but that's a conversation for another day. Tell me why I see this man shaking. I'm seeing that I see him shaking. I'm like, oh my God. Either it's two things. Either he has like young person's Parkinson's, or he has a bad stigmatism and he's focusing on cutting my hair and it's making his body shake. I'm like, okay, lock in. We got to do something about this, Drake. We got to handle it. You still need this cut. But you seeing this man maybe, and I ain't, listen, I'm all DEI. I'm all inclusive. Maybe you can cut. Only thing I stopped him from doing is the straight razor. No. Okay, that's not going to happen. Absolutely not. I am not a fool. Okay. Man, he did what he did for like good 20 minutes. Got up. I didn't look any different. He used scissors, all this. He didn't do nothing different. I looked the exact same when I walked in. I said, hey, man, you didn't shape up nothing. Look, my beard don't look even. It's all but like hair, longer here than there. What's going on? Okay, give me a second. So I sit me back down. And he started cutting under my neck a little bit, do some scissors around, lift it up again. No change again. He's like, you good? Yeah, I said, oh, I'm good. And the crazy thing is another guy in the seat across from me, and he was getting jacked up too. Another dude to the right of me getting jacked up too. He had a hairline. His shit was like his shit was doing the cha-cha slide. I'm like, it's time to go. Gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. I dropped the dude the solid 20, no tip. And the crazy thing, the conversation in there, they were talking about other barbers who couldn't cut at other shops. The pot, the pot. And I say all this, and I'm gonna end this episode with this. When you find you a good barber, keep them happy, lock in with them. I understand why Mike had to go back and forth in Seattle because he's good at his craft. But if you got to find you a backup too, you got to find you a solid backup. You got to find you a good reliable, because baby, you can't just go mess with these randy dandy barbers out here. Listen, I saw one dude. Oh man, they push it. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. That's another conversation. It's crazy out here. Listen, I ain't got to worry about the top of my head. Listen, I ain't really got to. If he did. The thing is, he didn't jack up my beard. He just didn't do nothing to it. He was scared to do something to it. You feel? He was worried. I don't know. That's why he was shaking hands and all that. But I say all that to say this, man. Ladies, if y'all find a good hairstylist, fellas, you find something good, keep it. Fair should tip it, because it's scary out here. It's scary, it truly is. But y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Don't be no stranger. Don't be a hometown hero, be a hometown helper to your hometown heroes, but don't ever be a hometown hater. Okay. I want to say I appreciate y'all again. I love y'all. We'll be back next Sunday, and we'll chop it with y'all later. Peace.